Gay, vegan, millionaire, racist. I still don't know in which order I should use these adjectives to describe Timothy Stevenson. But I do know that no matter which order I choose, the word murderer goes at the end. This is the twisted tale of Timothy Stevenson, a gay, millionaire, racist, vegan, murderer. Timothy lived what seemed to be a perfect life in San Francisco. He and his doctor husband shared a $2 million home where they were raising twin daughters. Timothy, a successful day trader, was making $10,000 a day in the stock market. But underneath the picturesque surface, a dark secret lurked, and it all unraveled when Timothy's husband filed for divorce, sparking a vicious custody battle. Desperate to gain the upper hand, the vengeful ex revealed to police that 20 years prior, back in 1998, Timothy had committed a brutal crime. While living in Kansas City, Timothy picked up a man named Randy Oliphant at a gay bar, lured him back to his place, and then, ignoring Randy's cries for mercy, shot him to death in the bathroom. Randy was reported missing, but his body was never found. Until now. Acting on the ex-husband's tip, police interviewed Timothy and searched his old Kansas City neighborhood, where they recovered Randy's remains. Today, I present to you the never-before-seen interrogation of Timothy Stevenson, followed by the secretly recorded conversation between Timothy's ex-husband and Timothy. Let's start with the interrogation.
Hi, Tim. I'm doing all right. My name is Brandon Parker. I'm with the Highway Patrol. I am not. I'm with the Highway Patrol.
I don't say anything without my interview.
That's okay. Not a problem. I just have some information here. The cell phone that was seized out in California, we have that I'm going to release back to you. So I just needed to get you to sign this and wanted to do it in person so you could see the physical phone and all that stuff to make sure that everything was good with that. I didn't want to just give it to the jailers and put it in your property and all of that. So
Get my phone back?
yeah, that's what's in here. It obviously won't be able to go with you immediately. We'll get it to the jailers. They'll be able to put it in your property.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is your phone back. Like I said, I wanted to be able
On
to.
my phone, they didn't have a right to seize it.
Correct. And I've got
You
that. Like I said,
understand that?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Thank you. How are you today?
I am doing all right. How are you?
It's actually nice to speak to someone before noon. Everyone sleeps
Yeah.
till noon, and I usually get up at 4 and I run, and
Gotcha. Are things going better here than out in California? I'd heard that California wasn't the nicest place for you to end up being in jail. That there may have been some issues. Yeah, there may have been some issues with stuff going out there.
it was
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was shoved down. Well, my friend was shoved downstairs. I grabbed him. I broke my toe.
Oh wow.
I had seizures. I was thrown into cells. The deputies were amazing, except for
Out there.
the black deputies. They also were horrible. Everyone else was amazing. But some of them knew me from the streets, not as in like bad person.
Yep.
But they knew me because I volunteered. I knew me from everything.
Okay. The case and stuff that was on it. And then the phone itself. We've just got some of the packaging.
Why was it broken?
I do not know. This is the first time I've looked at it since it was packaged up.
Oh,
Is that just the?
this is broken.
Oh yeah, just the little
I'm
glass screen
sorry.
protector.
Did they get what they want out of it?
It did not end up getting
Of course not.
done.
It's a facial with email with,
Yeah, okay, everything was on there, and I think that your attorney
Yeah.
had asked if could get the passcode or anything like that.
I was advised.
Yep, and that's not a problem. That's perfectly your right.
I mean, there's
Some
nothing
of
wrong with
this.
my phone, but it's just,
Yeah. And so I just wanted to make sure that you saw the phone and all that, and we'll put this in your property and all of
appreciate
that.
the time.
Not
You
a
had to come
problem.
all the way down here for this?
Well, I had to bring it down and return. I had some other stuff to return anyway, so it's not a big deal. I've got other business to do. Yeah, you're welcome.
Truly.
So I know, yeah, you're still a person. You may be in jail for what you're in jail for, but you're still a person and still have every right to be served with
This
dignity.
jail has been very,
Good.
I misunderstood that they were supposed to transfer just for your own personal, it has
Yeah.
nothing to do with the case or nothing. But they have been, the other jail was 4,000 inmates. It's one of the most dangerous in the country. And
Yep.
it was ran by, I've never had a prejudice on my body. And they're African Americans are not nice to Caucasians there in any way.
Yeah,
You're 1% in jail.
Yeah, jail is
And
like that.
Gay
from what
was
I
even
hear.
worse.
Yeah.
And thank goodness the deputies were really nice to me. I didn't eat for 9 days.
I'd heard that there were some issues with getting either because you're vegan, correct?
Well, vegan vegetarian, but I was
Okay.
drinking milk. I ate potatoes out of trash. I mean, it was
Wow.
that bad because it wasn't the deputies. I was getting my
The
meals.
inmates.
The pod workers were stealing my meals.
Okay.
Not from me. They weren't giving them to me.
Yeah.
And we were in a lockdown for 14 days. I was out by the 10th day.
Is that for COVID or was that for something else? For COVID?
Yeah. And you only get out for every 4 to 5 days for 30 minutes to change your sheets, blankets, clothing, shower, and clean your cell.
Not enough time to get all that
And they
done.
first put me into a cell because they asked me if I was racist, and I said no. First person was a Muslim with tattoos all over his head that had got in trouble for hate crimes, and I'm like, this is not good.
Yeah,
And
that's not going to end well.
Yeah, three of my inmates were all cellmates were all black, and finally I had to request this can't happen anymore.
Yeah.
It just did not work well. And the last one was one that. On February 13th, just because they think you're gay or something, that you're going to do something with them. And it's like,
Oh, for
you're
Valentine's
not looking
Day?
for love in jail.
Yep. Yeah,
At least
exactly.
I'm not. So
I get it.
Sorry. And
No,
I
that's
saw
okay.
my best friend there, which works for the jail. He's one of the dentists there.
Oh,
And
wow.
It was horrible. It was humiliating. I was arrested. I can't see. So I'm just receiving my phone.
Yes, yeah, and this is the property record that we have in our system that says that it was in our custody, and by signing this, we're just stating that it was released back to you.
Nice. I had to have like my children's phones shipped out here.
Oh, really?
Because I was scared I wouldn't have a phone, and I
Oh,
didn't
wow.
know if I'd had money. So I had my kids they're 9, but you know when you give your old phones to kids,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But they had their own little because we got 3 phones,
Okay.
and I had them at my house, and they never even were used. And
Yeah.
they gave me these dumb little. When you sign up for plans, they give you these dumb little. Not dumb, but they're like Droid phones, but I'm not good at droids. And I just had them like, please just send out anything, so I have something out
Yeah.
here, so I know how to use a phone if I get bond, and this will
gotcha.
help with my stocks because all my stocks I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And the stock market isn't doing very well right now. I don't know if you've heard.
I understand.
At least this last week,
I
and
have 3,000 shares of Roadblocks. I have
Oh, wow.
Walmart, which I always sell the 1st of January. Carnival Cruise, I have a lot.
So do you do day trading then?
I do day trade.
Okay, yeah, I just invest for,
10,000 a day.
okay, I do long-term stuff, so I'm just going in for blue chip stuff like VTI
Take
and,
it out.
okay.
It goes right back in. So it's for my retirement.
Okay.
'Cause we only have like. Um,
Okay. Yeah, it's not at all, it's not enough.
I mean, I'm scared these people are. Yeah, I came here. I needed my teeth fixed down here, and because when I had a grand mal seizure, I've had several, and because of the stress, and my teeth were loosened up, and they were gonna fix them there. I came here, and they were really kind, the nurse, but she giggled. She goes, "Your teeth are the furthest from being repaired." And because everybody has rotten
Yeah,
meth teeth.
yep, meth is a big thing
And
around
I
here.
have friends. I've met people since I've been getting divorced that have done drugs. I've hung out with them, but I haven't done drugs with them. And I was actually a sponsor, and that's what ended up happening.
Okay.
We have caffeine for 40 to 60 shots a day. But I truly want to say thank you. I know
Yep.
you're very busy, and okay, good deal.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I
I
appreciate
was like, who's interviewing me
Oh.
for a case? I'm like, I need my attorney.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry I reacted like that. But I was
No,
like,
that's all right. I mean, that's your right. So,
Are those Cole Huns?
no, these are Florsheim. Florsheim is about the only brand that I prefer to wear. So I appreciate the compliment.
Are
Thank
they
you.
rubber or Ferragamo? A little bit Ferragamo or a lot more. But a lot. But I like Florsheim also because they have the rubber and you don't slip.
Yeah, that's what I really like about these. I've got some that are the leather sole, but these ones have that rubber sole, which I really like.
Work as you don't have to chase people.
No, not anymore.
Okay.
I used to work on the road, but I do the
I was
investigations now.
going to say the Nike Air is with Cole Haan are amazing.
Oh.
And I used to always get at DSW.
Okay.
And because they're like quarter or half the price,
Yeah.
like $100 or something like that, whatever. But they have a Nike Air in there, and it
Oh, really?
actually really helps have a high arch. And
Oh.
I love I've been to 56 countries. I love fashion and everything.
Yeah, as you can tell, I like to dress nicely myself, and it's funny because this is this is just a relatively cheap suit because I never know what I'm going to be doing, so I think rip or whatever that I don't want to spend
Sean,
$300 on this suit.
Sean Johnson than tall people, or you should look into Ted Baker. Have you ever heard of Ted Baker?
I haven't.
Ted Baker's British, and
Okay.
I like it. Normally I'm thinner, but it looks really good on people who are taller, and it's again pricey. Only get an outlet. They can get shorts for like 60 to 90. But
Where can you find those?
Huh?
Where can you find those
Ted
outlets?
Baker outlet. I don't know. You just have to look one up. We have them all in
Okay.
California.
Do they have them at like department store? Do they have them at like outlet stores, or
What?
do they
Yeah, it's
do they
called
sell them at like a?
It's called a Ted Baker outlet.
Okay, so they just have a standalone store. You won't be able to find them in like one of the big chain stores. You won't be able to go to
We'll
like
find it in,
like Nordstrom or.
Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus is Ted
Okay.
Baker. Yeah, and amazing clothing. It's cool because like when it goes down here, you'll flip it with the buttons. It'll be a different color or here.
Oh yeah, well see that's where
Okay, there you go.
I hate. This sounds very pretentious of me,
Yeah.
but I cannot wear off the rack shirts
Yeah.
because I have long arms and the torso, and so I actually get these. There's an online place called iTailor. I can go in,
Yeah.
put in my measurements. They make it, custom make it. Yeah, my biggest problem is the sleeves always shrink.
I know.
It's always the biggest problem. So yeah, I can go and pick my fabrics, put my.
But someone I was dating was 6'4". And yeah, I've had some weird experiences being. I'm 50 almost, and dating people, and especially in California. Went on 5 days. I know everybody, but I went on 5 days. Found out he's part of the cartel with MS-13.
Oh wow.
And didn't know till never did anything with them, but fell asleep and went out, and I don't drink. And I drank like some champagne and stuff, and I just got 2 glasses, I was gone. And he's like, okay, I remember going back to your place, but I don't remember. I remember I had to climb in something. It was a Winnebago. It was full of 500,000. I'm like, and I immediately, it was like, I didn't remember where it was. We always just met. You didn't have a job. I just, because it was family business, I didn't ask. It was just afternoon dates. I ended up leaving. I was like, I'm going through a custody battle. I can't ever talk to you again. Race the number.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for anything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I found out like through federal, you'd be charged just by even going
Being
with
in
somebody.
association with
and
them.
I was like, I didn't even know, and I it sounds stupid. I thought it was salt blocks,
Oh.
like almost 100.
Nope. It was what? Cocaine, I'm guessing?
Yeah, and I was like, why do you have so much salt block on the river? All GHB was 100 ball.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, and then I realized there was guns, and I started freaking out. And he goes, "There's someone coming over right now. I have to padlock me in a room with a padlock." And I'm like, "He's for your safety." I'm like, "Oh no!" I mean, literally about 2 hours I stayed there. I'm like, "We gotta go."
Yeah, I'm glad you got out of that one.
Yeah.
That
And he
not
was
end
begging me. We went out to eat to a certain restaurant, and I was like, he goes, "Please don't tell me where I'm at." I'm like, "I don't know where I'm at. I don't come to these parts of the cities."
Yep.
Because it was in an Oakland, Alameda area.
Okay.
And it was really bad.
Yep.
I just don't go over there, only on the bar if you're going through, or like Merritt. And I was just like, I've been with other physicians and everything like that, and people that are married, they're not married, they're not gay in the U.S., but they're gay in other countries. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. I mean, they're gay here, but they're married, they have wives and burqas, and I'm like, this is not happening. So I'm going to be single no matter where I go until I get my kids. I'm like, didn't even date till 11 months after this split up, and told myself 1 year, and someone kept asking. I said, okay. And they were a family friend that had apparently pressured me for many, many years. And, but then after that, I'm just like, it's not worth it anymore. I'm like, no. But thank you so much. Which area do you work out?
I am out of Troop A, so my headquarters is actually over in Lee Summit in the Kansas City area.
Okay,
but I
that's
cover.
where I went originally for my first interview.
Okay. Yeah, I cover all of what's the Troop A area. So I do. And up by where the Kansas City airport is about as far north as we go. Benton County is about as far south. 35.
Okay, pretty close. I studied facial recognition in Asia.
Oh, okay.
Over in Europe many, many years ago. So I actually wanted to go into a certain type of law enforcement. My dream at the time was going to Interpol. But
Well, and I don't know if you're aware, but Interpol is not an actual agency
I know
itself.
that's a private.
Yeah. And it's interesting
They
that
hire you privately.
that you hear about it, but it's kind of an arrangement between different law enforcement agencies that
And that was my dream to somehow work for
do that.
And
Get to travel and do all sorts of fun stuff.
it was just like really cool. Of course, it did not happen because I started dating someone very wealthy in Kansas City, and then they have a Chateau Milk, or they passed, but they had a Chateau Milk company. They were
okay.
Family had Stevenson's apple orchards, and then wine, and then what else? There was my godfather. Have you seriously? I don't think you had Italian restaurant Jimmy's and Mary's that closed. It was one of the first Italian restaurants in downtown. That was my godfather. So his father was killed, his brother was killed. They were not the most tax-paying citizens.
You don't say.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and,
looks like we'll get this to the jailers. So, yeah, I guess. Oh, they got it, don't they? They didn't inform me of how to get in.
Sorry.
Yeah, they didn't inform me about how to
Thank you.
get in now.
Okay.
So
Do I come first, or does the gentleman?
he's ready to go.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
Have a great day. I
You
truly
too.
appreciate it.
So I'll get this to them to put in your property.
Thank you. Drive safely.
Yeah,
Was it
thank you.
raining this morning?
A little bit on the way down.
I heard it. It was so nice.
That Vicar, I will remember
Check out
that.
the lane.
I'll remember
They go by
that.
numbers.
Oh, okay.
They go by like 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6s. But British letters for you.
Gotcha.
Brits are Poland.
That'll work. I appreciate it, Tim. Nice to meet you.
Were you down at the pond here?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew you looked familiar when you walked in.
To get more evidence, the police requested Timothy's ex-husband to wear a wire and meet up with Timothy in his car. Here is what that wire captured.
A lot easier to just replace them and deal with any scandal or stress. Why would it be stress? But I wasn't causing anything. I never called for work. They just use it for an excuse? Or were you stressed? My attorney said you were stressed. He even proved that you called me. I tried to call her that. I did. But I never got through with her. I never let them in. Well, I figured that's the kind of drama I'm talking about. I love you too much. Remember me. You said you were going to get me fired, and weeks later I am. Sorry. I mean, without a reason. Gone. If you would have, that was 60% of our income. I'm just now getting up on clinical shift. You were. I mean, a 24-hour shift. Right. No, I wasn't. So I do 24. A long night. Sorry, I'm late. Even if I'm not scheduled, it turns out we're 16. We're 17. We were, yes. We are. Divorce or not, we're a team, John. And that's what I miss. I miss the... It was you and me against the world when everybody was gone. Everybody left, and we had to face everything. And I didn't have any fear. I really do it. And that was a couple weeks ago. I don't know the time. Where are you from? Okay. Took the girls to the lake. I don't know if they were fishing and just got to go up and all this talking about it. How nice it'd be if you were there, and all I can think about is that time you and I went out on the lake. Didn't know if you should have had that video. It's somewhere upstairs, you know. That's why the sock. That was great. It was unbelievable. Yeah. It was a boathouse. I was thinking if we build a house, I'd have enough money to buy a boathouse that was in Alameda and it's still for sale. And I'm like, what's the name there? It reminded me of that day. But everyone's like, don't buy a boathouse. Don't buy a boathouse. The future wasn't set, so we were happy and it was exciting. Like, what was the name of that Italian restaurant with the escargot? The one with the trees and the mob out front. Yeah. It was in downtown. I mean, it was in that area. My friend actually lived right behind there. It was like a team of it. I went to Gojo's. I was thinking, I was about myself the other day. I've seen a revolving restaurant. And I just started thinking about Gojo's and eating you. And it was last week, and then I quit talking to Kathy. She was very negative, and she got very upset with me. I told her about a dream I had. And I hadn't been real religious, so I started to, and then started, I just told her, because she thinks Catholics are horrible because we had told her it was strange. I didn't know if it was so real. Oh God. The Virgin Mary was standing by the bus. It happened, before one of our court dates was in October. I looked it up, and it said something about whenever the Virgin Mary comes to me. Something. Okay. She just ripped me apart. It was like, salvation, the devil, you don't understand. And I even looked up pictures of the Virgin Mary, and I found something very similar, and I was like, maybe it was just in my head, It was so real. It hit me home. You're so healthy. You're so... You give me grief every time you go through stuff someday. No, I went to the church. Religion isn't religion isn't religion is also very religious. Religion it's not and I teach this in AA a lot of people read it. I tell you, I was one of the hardest patients at John Muir. No surprise. No, you don't know. I was taking a breath with 3 times. No one else has ever been taking a breath. No surprise. It really made us cringe. Joe's normally she was very... I wasn't actually or religious. I was actually talking. I understood really loving, not idolizing, valuing. That's what you're saying. I wish I would have a private marriage. I always thought you would never. I don't believe it. I don't. And then I became convinced. Very convinced. Well, I more than that. I was awful. And scary. It's more. I take on faith, and that's not in the truth. For this to work, I have to be very direct, and I need to be honest, and I need to be open. I love you, son. It terrified me. These got that scary. I didn't know what to do. I mean, you say it was bad, like, okay, I'm sorry. No, it was, I didn't even know how to handle it. And I tried, and the more I tried, the more angry you get. I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in giving up on a relationship. I married you because I knew we'd always be together. I got to the back and I just proceeded back and I got you going from when I lost you again. And I was over with you no matter what, even as a friend. I promise you, no matter what happens, I'm always going to work in our relationship, whatever it may be. Always. And look at the middle of this. And I see. And I've been very selfish. Anyway, no. It's being very difficult with the emotions. Beyond belief, so I'm good at it. It is an industry. It is my phone. It's, you know, it's expensive. Really expensive. It is, I'm not like that. It's like therapy. And being alone. You know, it's actually, honestly, everyone's saying 2020 was the worst year of their life. And I tell people, no, it's the best year. Because I believe we're both kind of the good, but like literally, it's a lot of time. I've had a lot of time to better myself, to correct mindset, behavior. We don't have a good start. And I think that's the problem. Forever. At the end of it, how, I mean, can I tell you? No, you get into it. You know what it was? A life, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of it was drugs. I'm going to tell you, that wasn't just marijuana that was in it. Like I found out that the doctor was charging on the medicine. First of all, when they tested the levels that I had of caffeine, and caffeine is on the same scale as cocaine. I don't know if you know that. When you look at it, okay. And those tend to have all the types of chemicals. On top of using it, on top of all the chemicals don't let somebody say they're going to kill somebody. Just I'm going to tell you I don't know. I'm sorry. I think you can tell that I love you so much. I want to believe you. I want to believe. My heart wants to believe you, but I was there. Sure. It wasn't like the one time. Sure. Feeling so sorry about this. Look at me. I love you so much. I love everyone. You know, when I see something now, anything, but even on the news, I don't like people. I don't feel oh, that person is this. It's not my business. It's exactly what you say. You see something on the news and be like, oh, well, they deserve it. Or, oh, I would have done even worse. Yes, I like, yes. You know, I understand the term you got. I see I really hate that term because it's almost like a Christian, it's a very bad Christian view. But I understand you guys. I understand the true meaning of being reborn into the status of reborn. I don't have any excuses then. Yes. I don't have any excuses for anything. There's not an excuse for everything. All I can tell you is that I have worked principally on myself, on my faith. You always said promises. That's the last thing you said to me on the phone. And you said you're never going to... Well... No. If you're really ever to me, I don't like to believe you. And you can tell us the law. But they do think I don't get upset, Joe. It's not just because of the and even if they were together, it's daily. It's still learning. We all learn, Joe. We all make mistakes. I don't want my daughter to see. Maybe I can nothing. You don't know what I feel in rehab. What I feel in AA. And what it is on the kids. The kids are like their parents before. They got sleeping around. They did this. And it's because their parents weren't healthy. And I wasn't a healthy parent. So I would have had a hard life. Thank you. I need to know because like you know they need I need to know about this stuff. You can't just say I'm sorry and just oh everything's fine. This isn't just a story. I showed you what I've done. But I'm not gonna I showed you what I've done. Even though you're showing, and even don't say it's the being, that you've never seen anyone, and especially the short amount of time in his entire 20 years, you've ever seen someone do as much as I have, so quickly. I've installed. Look, you told us what is really good. You're sorry. You're so How to do a lot of stuff for you. I did it. Really rock bottom. I hit it hard. You know. And I deserve to hit it hard. There's no way I see now. I had to do it on my own. I had to do it on my own. And there was other hiccups along the way, which was horrible. But, so sorry. Thank you for letting me do it. And that made me just start thinking about your mom. Where is it? She wanted to see the world, and it's in the actual, even if we were divorced, what if I had to go over that week? You know? Something happened to come back this week. You know? What is it that's going to happen? If it wasn't for Steve, let's go. I just have all the years. Let's go. So I thought anything negative. I said nice. I don't believe it. Because I know your mom cried. Your mom really genuinely, I know your mom was upset for, you know, which we all are. Your mom genuinely, I remember the time they did things in the hospital. You did everything you could to separate us from the family. It wasn't you. I was feeling myself and you were here. It was horrible. And I'm sorry. And you know what? I'm not ever going to do the first step to you wasn't before. What if Jane doesn't get over it? I mean, it's okay. I mean, the last time you talked to her, you threatened her. How is she ever going to get over that? She's going to be apart. In Budapest, that's why I put her on an airplane to get away. And what was happening then, I don't know what she was like, but secure her, take care of her, I did not take her out of their lives. I said I would keep the girls away, but it didn't harm someone physically to her. And that's certainly what was taken. And that was the scene that was happening over and over again at home, I think, against me. So I want to believe you. I see that you're sorry, but I can't ignore that. When we met in Kansas City, it was magical, it was liberating, we were free, we could fight the road together, and then that. Where did that come from? That's not physically, it was for a chemical and not. I have really thinking, and I had a thing with people around that. Now it's all headache. You don't know what it's like. It feels so good to have headache. I just have that in my head. I can't even explain to you. Never. I'm not gonna lie, I've had chai, Cobra chai or something, but I'll have it light. I won't do my 14 pump and start on chai. I'll get it regular, and I'll just get a grande. They make you sign a waiver at Starbucks for your own drink. And, you know, it's just like I like the flavor of it. All of now, if I look chai, I just get I actually enjoy the flavor. Or I make my own chai at home. The real thing out of India, where you crush the corridon and the pepper and the clove, and crush it up and, you know, cook it in the milk. You have fresh tea. Actually better. I'm happy with it. I never expected it to be. Even maybe 12, 19. You know, there's one reason I was really upset, because in the movie, everyone has it. Heroin, everything. Everyone, I'll tell you, it's pretty hard to people are really mean. And I deserve to have that. And no drugs, nothing else. And thank God Dr. Dempsey actually came home and did that. It was so tested marijuana. Is it a problem? No, they do think you're around it. Oh, yeah. It bothered me in the beginning because when I was in rehab, I smelled coffee all day. You know, it was just like, oh, no, not in it. It wasn't even, yeah, it's just so good. They say 28 days to become crazy. Just a little bit. Marijuana. Today, actually, they were crazy. I allow it. And I can tell you're telling the truth. I still have the best. Because one day, it's been shut down with COVID, like new COVID. They haven't had they haven't had people. Because you get 1 year and you go back to the Saturday. I want to walk in there and people and show them just this stuff. I don't even know if I saw the back of every drawer. What are they, this poison or laws or kids? It's directing me. It was just not just the money. I look at each one. The file comes this, the file comes that, this comes that. Not the file, I conjure the week. And the first time I saw it was at Bishop Ranch down at the mall. Long shooting. I went to go see her. I smelled so it triggered me in a way I never thought I could trigger. And when I and then I smelled it then. Since then, we smell it wherever we go. And usually switch. I can tell you quick. It's getting really good. I'll tell you, it's slowly to smooth. And then during it, really, I broke out like 15-year-old kid. And the first one was like, the first one was bad, but the reason was, I had hurt my ankle pretty badly. I rolled it, and I was walking around doing DoorDash with a brace on my leg. I had to make my car payment. I had to pay spaces, the phone, and I was the nature and yelled at me. She's like, why do you sit there and protect your shoes? And I go, financially hurting. I know that it's life, my husband, and it didn't work to make us happy. It makes me happy. I don't mind working to make my children happy. I enjoy it. I'm working and just into my head. It's okay, I can work a little bit longer. I'm tired and I don't feel good, but I'm like, I can get them that little extra toy, or I can get them, we can go eat, or see a movie, or and then, what was the thing I just said? With this first DoorDash shot, I was taking ibuprofen, and I thought you could take ibuprofen if you were, if you had COVID. I didn't know you weren't supposed to take it before a shot. Big mistake, because I was taking 400, I was taking 4 pills every 6 hours. It gave me, this, like, I was taking some feet, it was really bad. And I even bought it, ankle quarter and an ankle air cast, and, but for about a week and a half to 2 weeks, I had gone. It wasn't a migraine at the beginning, it was really painful. And I didn't realize why, and I was going to call hospital bed. But took ibuprofen. So I took ibuprofen now. I did take ibuprofen on Tuesday because the body ache was just I had my shot at 10 a.m. with Tylenol, and I drove all the way to Atwater for it. I drove to Atwater for it. It was the only place I could get it. I knew it was important. I could think it's God. What if I get it and give it to the girls? We don't know what it does to kids. They say it's similar to Kawasaki and it can paralyze them and whatever. It's just good to be. And then the second shot I had at 10 a.m. I was driving down. And then as soon as I fall asleep, I started my living room. I don't know why. I'm like, God, I'm really tired. And at 11:35 or so, I thought I would plunge my head, but you don't even know. And then I was as sick as a dog. And I was in pain for better than a real thing. But then I had the girl who's in the room. And I was like, thank you for taking the money that you're doing for me. But I was like, she said, they're singing on both sides of me. I started spitting. Literally spitting. I felt like motion was in the water. I really didn't know. I felt like I was going to get struck. I couldn't identify it. And then so I went to that. Before then, she asked me to call. Better than that. And it was talking about my emotions. My emotions. I got to think with my heart, but it's the first time in the time. I'm willing to do anything to make it fun. And I'm willing to do anything to make anything if you're going. I think we can, but it's got to be. It's the only thing I've ever asked about. It's got to be honest. And I want to be direct. I'm say I have a hard time sharing. I've worked on that. Because the thing that I fell in love with is not the one we were all looking for. And it really instilled it in me. I'm still having issues with that. It's honestly, it's PTSD. I know because it's real, and I'm going to tell you it is, and I'm going to look for it because we've learned that a lot of people. I don't know if you have a contact, but I am. I don't think it's good over the phone. There's also the and family. That's why they embrace the same thing. I understood that. One of the only people who get I understood the reason. And other people did. And I couldn't understand it. Still, to now, even right now, I'm still having dreams.
Yeah. Now, how far is it to go from you?
It was like nightmares. And those last years, 2 years that I was there, it was almost every night.
Yeah, it's just
And you were sleeping in the other room?
So that's what it is.
And I'll tell you what bothers me. We were alone.
Oh, you know, you definitely don't know.
When you get angry, I have a dream. And all of a sudden, I see on the door in the bathroom space.
I grew up with a dog.
I'm standing over a room. And I wake up in a quick sweat, and I burst past that turkey. He's spoken to that. And I've been okay with that. I get it. So, but everything changed when I started getting.
I would have it, what's going on over here? Yeah, it's really neat over here. And there's some little bit of a kid. You just want to walk up the wall.
I was afraid to call. Afraid you're going to get angry. So do I. But I need to know that it's not going to happen. I am not just truly I am not you. You scared me so much because no, I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't know. Maybe what about how you get comfortable in doing. What else did you bring? You bring food or something on the pleasant side? That's your present. No, not. You're telling me you're telling me you're loving me, and when I tell you what I'm having trouble with, I'm fine. I do everything. Not an issue. But it was never about the behavior. I saw that there was a difference. Before, when it was, I get it. Good people are going to connect. But when you were that's what I see. Nothing. There was other people. I didn't know anything about it when we were so I was out in the videos and look at that. And then they were working with the detective. Like they told me that too. I see that. I want that. I don't want looking from... Even the shield and the camera inside out, like, you know, just for dashboard. I work on 16 hours a day. What do you do? But, camera? Yeah. It records like 5 minutes after we get out, it records in 5 minutes. It records about. Our kids want us together. I want us together. even know. I pray every day, even randomly when I'm driving. That I can just prove to you what I've done to prove myself. I mean, that's why I know you've always talked about it would be nice if I get a federal job or something I can go to insurance. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. You might just start thinking, man, you just need to buck up and get a job. You can't be doing this. And what made me think about it really hurt my ankle. Like, oh my God, I can't do this all the time. It's too stressful, so funny. And most of the people who do it are young kids who are just leaving for college, or there were several in the area. I was dumb. I should have bought a Tesla, to be honest, because I spent about $1,000 worth of gas. I drive about 1,500 miles in 2000. And I'm my top dasher. What that means is I can make my own schedule when I want. My reviews are the best. After I hurt myself, I was like, I need to get a job where not just that I'm not so stressed, but involved. And I looked at the post office. They do a however many years you work to age 80 and track retire. I'm like, okay, then I can technically retire at 65, 67 if I wanted to. And I think that it's for myself. Got it all planned out. Huh? You got it all planned out. And I was thinking that if we come back together, that's it. And the papers are going to come back this month, next week, privately. Because they have to background check the first one, there's two. And then they have me covered for the test, which I just studied to score high, and I can go anywhere in the country. And then that's cool. One we go. One we go. I know. I know it's you where. Times. We're happy with the girls who went to the city. The good times were good. They were amazing. I just don't have age out. Because I've been having that. I know what it's like to work long shifts just to make your family happy. I know what it's like to be alone. And as a person, I really fell in love with. I really loved it. I never wanted to, I tried to date with them. So much with you. We've been together almost 20 years. I was hoping that I just something as I did before you left in 2003. Oh, we're going to get remarried in 2021. That'll be our 20 years. The girls will be our girls there. And then you filed for divorce. And I just had it was so. I was just like, oh my God, this is happening. Who's blaming? What were you actually happy with the last few years? I was truly lost. I was sick. I was having horrible pain in my head. Horrible pain. I don't know if you remember when we were in Central Valley. Remember remember I was going into Natasha and they thought I had valley fever and they were testing me. They didn't know what was wrong. It was a neurosyphilis. It was a neurosyphilis. Back then, Joe. Back then. Do you even know how... I didn't realize how painful the ritual was. I just never knew how painful it was. We have court on Monday. Another court. And I want to be able to just say, forget it all. Just that we're done and just get out of that whole legal system. You can put it on hold if you want. How? Help me. Yeah, okay. Help. You don't have to file divorce. What you can say in my life, we can put the divorce on hold. Do a trial. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. How do I, the anxiety, the fear that it's going right back. I can help you. Joe, I can't do anything more than I know of. We can spend time together. We can go on dates again. I don't think you understand how many people really want us together. Except our attorney do. Everybody. People I talk to. I kept this very private. I think you know that. I don't even know if you look at my Facebook anymore, do you? I saw last night. I made this for you so long ago on the Facebook. And I'm reading. There's a new trilogy. I got a Kindle. And it's a, what's his name? It's kind of like the end of the world stuff. It's kind of cool. But one's about water and all this stuff. So I'm going to start reading that. Hold on. Like last night. I just, my heart says yes. My brain is screaming no. Don't fall for it. That's why I'm giving it. It's a trap. I can't change your mind, babe. All I know is that I will, just make sure I'm okay. Joe, all I can do be the best dad I can to our girl. And if you want me to be the best husband I can, I can't force you. But I'll do everything. I'll work every day of my life to best for our life. To the day I'm dead. I really like 101. You know, it made me do a lot of thinking today when I saw that. I was thinking, and the Queen and Prince Philip, she just lost her husband at 99. You know, that's what he used to tell her. And I'll still be here for you. I mean, as I've been married, or you're still your dad. you know, and I love you so much. And all I want is us running together. And I did this. I did this. I did this. And I am horrible. That's why I haven't said anything. I don't know what to do. I mean, I am still honestly worried about their safety too. I am not that person. I'll do whatever. I'll take a lie detector. I mean, I can just tell you. As much as I work, anything you want, you can put me in a more stressful situation. I've had trouble. Throw food at my face, spit on me. Get upset. I had horrible things happen to me since you happened to me. You don't even know how bad it is. And that old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, it made me stronger. And it's, I know how to regulate very well. I regulate my emotions very well. I have my tongue great. I'm very emotional. I know how to regulate it. I know how just to, it sounds strange. It's just a different way of thinking. If something happens, you just, I don't know, I just handle things differently. In any situation. You're talking to somebody that you've been with for 20 years. You're right. You're shocked. I can read you. I can see. I can look in your eyes. Yes, on the surface you've gotten better, but you still. I'm totally changed. You have no idea. I don't know how to prove that to you and when I'll come. Just a few minutes ago. Even me bringing up Casey, you did. I can see it. I want to talk about you. We've got to get over that in order to move forward. That's all I can freaking think about. That's what scares me. What did you drink? Coffee. No. Did you put it inside there? I mean, you can have some. No, I don't drink coffee. And you're happy. We can go on. I love you. That was the worst. Every day, I've got to improve the relationship with you. I know nothing honest, nothing open, nothing honest. I hear that I don't know how to sorry. I don't know. I've done everything I can. I'm just telling you that I love you. I'll do anything in the world to help our daughters, to be your husband, to be Evan's daughter. Okay, now it's my brain. Let's think with my brain. I fell in love with you. I viewed you. I followed you. Despite everything in your past, I stayed with you. And I get it. You had a horrible childhood, and you didn't have family, and you lived in a different world than I'll ever know. I get that, and I was okay. I thought we would overcome that, and I thought we did, and it was like, no, there's real Tim. There's the real one coming out. I saw the violent side of you. I'm sorry. I don't know. Give me something to deal with that fear that it's not going to happen again. That's all I ask. I need a reason. That's what you did before. No. And a promise doesn't is a promise. That's what you said. I said. John, you're right. You always said promise. I remember that. And so I told myself, he's right. I always said that. But I have been fulfilling every single promise. And more. If you can't see that, I don't know what else to make you see it. I've done everything possibly I can. I just want to pay right back, and I'm willing to do anything in the world to make it happen. Do you truly make amends for everything? The best thing could have done. Talk about it. I tried to say that I was going to apologize to Chris Nelson. And then one day that you were out with him. I've done a lot of things, just bad things. Just selfish. And it's never going to happen again. With or without you, Joe. We're always going to be a part of each other's lives. We don't have to hate each other. Did you make amends with Randy? I made amends with everything. I made amends with everything. My father. Bob. Everyone. I made an amends with God. I'm living the right way. I will love to the casket. She doesn't know what that does to me. I came over now. I want to be there with her. The only person I need to be with is you. My family. Because you guys are still part of me. And I want to live with you. And I'm not just your family will allow me to be there with you, I would love that. haven't laid next to anyone. I haven't touched you. All I've been wanting to do was just lay next to you and then put over the bed, and it felt so good. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so good. Let's say, we're not 19 and parking again. Oh my God, this is awful. This is horrible. I haven't got a hard one for weeks, and I just got a hard one next to him. I love you. You can use my head. Come on. I'm gonna kiss you no matter what, if we're divorced or not. You know, I've been watching the video of us in Cuba. That's what I jerk off to. It's so sad. I don't know what else to do. That was a good video. It was a good video. I watch it all the time. Actually, Noel looks really good. I was telling him he moved to Russia. Russia is all big down. No, that makes sense. Long down, actually. I think you're going to be back to Cuba. Okay, say. I'm trying to work this out. Just say, okay, fine. We start getting back together. We start with getting back to normal. Downloading the movie? No, it's short. Go ahead and love touching you. You don't go away. I know I shouldn't be doing it. I just want to touch you too. Go ahead, I want to touch you through your body. It's just so much. You don't know how much I miss you. Are you trying to download what I think you are? No. You're popular. That's good. We don't have it? No. One? Well, no, I have two. But they work really fun. You need seriously from wearing them. Well, it's actually helped my headaches too. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. I'm not ready for that. Don't tempt me. We're not doing anything on 7 o'clock, Joe. Thank you. A long time. Really long time. I've actually been practicing. I can't even use my toe. That's so tight. Is that horrible? Because after my surgery, I just didn't use them and it became too tight. It was pretty painful, I gotta tell you, the surgery. A little better now. The thing I had inside there is gone. I know that's gone. Just everything. They just went in with a hot cauterizer. Wasn't it one of your fantasies? What? No, but we actually found out that I don't have the receptors for fentanyl. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. No, they had to give me 6 shots of fentanyl. They barely made me stop talking. So baby started laughing. She goes, wow. She goes, you're a 22-minute nurse, what they call me. I guess what they need is... Wait, what's my hearing aid? It was this, whatever. Stereophonic. So what's for? I'm not doing this here. And I'm not here. Puppy dog. I'm gonna go home and you know, if we're doing this here. Hard? No, I'm doing everything I can not to. Are you kidding? No, I'm telling you, we're in a freaking park. Come on. I don't. Okay, no. Okay, no, seriously. You're not gonna move? No, I'm by now. Jim, this is a little emotional. And we're in a freaking parked car in a park with the kids walking around. Next to you forever. Oh my God. Both my windows are completely blacked out. I didn't choose that. It was just what was on sale. I bought it myself. Where are you going? You don't know how much I wanted to. Dripping everywhere. God, I can't believe that. Told you. What? See you this weekend before quarter. Go anywhere you want to hotel. I just want to leave. Before we make a decision, I just want to make sure that you want to be with me. Take your time. I mean, I'm doing aesthetics, but too tight. I'm doing it here. Where do you want to go? I'm not sure anything. Leave the house in 5 minutes. Please. We'll just try it there. It's a mess, but... No. 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 Can I rent a hotel? And I'll just look at you. Look. We're talking. Let's talk. Just touch me while we're talking. You made me so uncomfortable right now. You don't even know. I just actually dream about it at night and kissing you. You don't even know how bad that is. I think about the time when we were in Kansas City and during those snowstorms and irrigation. Ice storm. Tomato. No, leave him alone. You haven't earned that yet. No. That's fair. You've not earned that. So let's see what... No. You don't work? No, I don't. Maybe not. Well, I think not. Would you? Well, then I'm going to do something. You don't even have my name. If you want to see me, off the record if you can. I'll just go there. If you want to come there, you won't want to be there. See, it's very easy. If you want to meet me, dinner. You have cool on. Okay, just thinking this out. So let's say we do this together. Okay? How do we stop everything? How do we... You just tell the attorney on Monday you want everything stopped. You tell them you're talked and we're going to stop the divorce. And we just walk away. You just walk away. I've talked to a lot of people in AA that are trying, like, you just have to stop the divorce. Like, emotion, you stop it, you get rid of the restraining order. All that. It's not a custody issue. Everything's dropped. But we both have to agree to that, right? I would assume, or... your decision. What happens? What happens is I never told anybody before, but I told the team. I think you know that. I told my lawyer. Lawyers can't be for murder. They keep everything private except that. Lawyers are your lawyer. Okay, Jeff? What if what, Jeff? I'm worried now. Now it was not an issue, but now what if they dig it up and it Joe, I think I'll tell you. There's nothing to dig up. I'm gonna tell you. What you told me though was no. Let me tell you, no. I promise you. I mean, everything you see on TV now, the news, and all the cold cases with the DNA, and all the old evidence, everything, you know what? Survives, and I can go get DNA. My DNA. Wouldn't it be everywhere, like all over the bathroom? I mean, it's still there. I don't. No. Nothing. I did not do anything. So all this time, what? You just made all this up? I did not do it. So you made it up? You're telling me you made it up? Did you make it up to scare me? I don't know, Joe. Because it worked. I love you. Can we please be the way you are? I am not. I am your... No, I'm really confused. You're telling me the thing that I've been afraid of for the last years, that's terrified me, is not real? It's fake? How does it make any sense? I am not the person I would tell you. I will promise you that. Why would you tell me that you were? I told you what happened, as in I was investigated, but it wasn't mine. It wasn't me, and I was terrified, and that's why I told you. And I wanted to see if you would stay with me. And you did, and then I never corrected it. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joe. Why would you tell me that you killed a guy? And I didn't say I actually did that. I said I knew. You were very specific. Joe, please. This is the thing I can't get over. Say something, please. We have 2 daughters. People have affairs in the past. They do things in the past. Things happen in the past. My grandmother said that. And the past was past until... Can we please put it away? It was fine until you got so angry. Joe. I didn't believe it. I'll be honest, I didn't believe it. Can I tell you? What I saw when we were living together, I believe it. I know. Okay, Joe. I know it happened. I could never. No. I saw it inside of you. I'm sorry. It's beautiful. It's too beautiful to see. What's wrong with your eye? Look at me. Look up. Look up. You have like a yellow in your eye. There's something on it. I didn't notice. No, it's not good. It's in this eye, closer to your nose. Probably just like sleep. I don't sleep anymore. Now I don't get it. And be honest with me. All I've ever asked for was honesty. And now I'm spinning. I'm like, how? I don't know what to believe. I want to forget all the past, even what happened to me as a child. I've done a lot of therapy to work through it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please, I'm begging you. I can promise. Where's my therapy in it? I'll tell you what your therapy is. I'm going to be the best husband you've ever had in your life. That's what you said before. That's what you said before. Nothing's changed. I've had a neurological problem. Nothing's changed at all. Everything's changed, Joe. Everything's changed, Joe. Everything's changed, Joe. I have changed so much. You still can't. Joe, you can't even be honest with it now. I have made amends with everything in my life. How? You keep changing your story. And I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Joe. Please forgive me. As I have forgiven myself. And I have forgiven others. Okay? The true meaning of forgiveness. The true meaning is to forgive somebody of an emotional debt that can never repay you. And I'm sorry. All I can do is be the best person in the world to you. Be the best daddy in the world to the girl. And try and I will work on it every day of my life. Even if I will always say nice things about the women to the daughters. I will always be there, Joe. You haven't forgiven yourself. You can't forgive me. I can't forgive you. I don't know who I'm forgiving. Tim, I don't know who you are. I'm your husband. And when you're married, you do get sicker. You're supposed to help, like when I helped you. It just changes stories and... I don't want to talk about any of the past. It's our past. Anything that happened before. That's all I dream about at night. It keeps me. Do you know why I'm working nights? I go 2 nights straight without sleeping, so the 3rd night I just pass out, so that I don't dream. Joe, think about your hair. You think about when I held you when you were sick. All the time. I want to be there when we're all together. Joe, I want our children to be around us. And you're scaring me even more. You're scaring me even more. You're making up stories. You're changing things. You're wanting to talk about stuff. I want to put it to rest. Okay. I want to be done with it. We get, Joe. Yes, but then you got angry. And I never felt fear. Okay, Joe. I knew about it. You told me the details, and yes, I stayed with you. I could have left at any time, and I went on. It was like, okay, I don't know what happened. You never told me why. You told me that he died, and I'm going to tell you, Joe. He started to drive me home from my mother. Okay. He had me drop him off at this other gay bar. That is the last time I ever saw him. I dropped him off there. Everybody knows he was dropped off there. They saw me drop him off. But apparently his boyfriend or somebody said I was the last person to be seen with him, which I was not. They investigated it. I was investigated. They investigated it, Joe.
And how do you explain? I don't know if you even remember telling me that you shot him in your bathroom.
I don't even know how he died, to be honest with you.
That he was in there begging for his life because the first shot didn't kill him. And you had to do it 2 more times. And then you told me that you cut him up because you couldn't carry the body. And you dumped them by your house out in the woods where you used to live in Warsaw.
No.
You denying all of that.
I don't remember saying that, Joe. I swear to God on the Holy Bible. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how. Listen, all I know is what I read in the paper that his truck got burnt out. Okay.
Tell me anything about his truck.
That's all I read. I never shot. I never cut up anyone. Joe.
I know you, Tim. Are you forgetting? I can tell when you're lying.
I don't know what's going on, Joe.
I can tell when you're lying.
You said you were working with some detective here.
With my lawyer. I told my lawyer. She doesn't believe a damn thing.
You said you were working with this detective named John Cassidy. Controversy Cassidy.
Yeah, that's what she said. Go talk to him. Nobody cares. It didn't happen here.
Joe. That's fucked up. I just want to tell you. I want to be with you. I can promise you something. I can swear to God. I can literally swear to God. Okay? I will never do anything to harm you physically or emotionally again. I've tried to prove this with you. I was like, what is he doing? He put cardboard up. I have tried to prove it in this year, the last year. I have been a better person. I've been trying to work on myself daily. Daily, Joe. I dream about you all the time. I'm insane because I jack off to you in videos, which is insane. Who does that with their exes? But you know what it is? I just look at you and I remember everything.
You're lying. All you're doing is lying. You're telling me everything you think I want to hear. You're denying everything else. No. You're...
Joe, look at me, please. I want to be with you. I want to be with the girl. I want to call off the divorce. I want to meet with you. Can I please?
Just be honest. You're not honest. Not honest at all.
I will talk to you about everything today. Look at me.
Stupid to come.
No.
Stupid to try this.
Okay, Joe.
I really thought you changed.
Joe.
Yeah, changed.
I have changed, Joe. There's just some things. I'm sorry, I know there's things that you want to talk about. There's things I don't want to talk about ever again. I almost killed myself, okay? Let me say what I need. I've been giving a lot to what you need. Okay? I need my husband back. I need to tuck my children into bed at night. Okay? And I will be yours the rest of your life and my life in any way possible. And I will do my hardest daily.
I think you had your chance right now.
There's things.
You had your chance to show me that you, not just show me,
Joe,
but to prove to me.
I am proving to you.
And you're lying to me right now.
What do you want me to say, Joe?
That my fears are, you belittle everything I'm thinking
let
about.
me tell you.
That it has
Look at
nothing
me.
to do
Look
with...
at me. No, you had your fears, and I understand your fears.
Have them. I still do.
Okay, Joe. I understand your fears, but I need to let you know to put to rest. You have nothing to fear. I would never hurt you. I laid by you by your side in their bed when you were sick. I will still do that till the day I die. I don't know how much more begging I can do.
You just can't be honest, can you?
I can't.
No matter what it is,
I'm very...
a lie.
No.
It's all a charade.
No, it's not, Joe. Joe.
Inside, you are so insecure.
You're right.
That you'll hurt everybody around you to protect that.
Joe.
You'll go to extremes.
No, Joe.
You don't truly feel empathy.
I'm having a lot of trust issues with you too, Joe. Can you understand that? Honestly. Do you see that it's hard for... No.
Trust goes both ways.
You're correct. But how can... It's very hard for me to trust you right now after everything that you said. You were trying to get me in trouble for things.
I was being honest. I only have ever been honest.
You were trying to get me in trouble in court.
Yes.
Why? Why would you have done that, Joe?
Because I was afraid that Tim that was there, that we were living with, was somebody who could kill. There was no doubt in my mind. I was terrified. You said it yourself. I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in leaving. You work it through, and we were there for the kids. But that, I truly thought. I mean, how many times did you say that you were going to kill me?
Never. I don't.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to tell you point blank. I don't think I ever did, Joe.
You're screaming at the girls, wake up, call 911, telling me that they're going to find my dead body when they get there. I mean, just over and over, you kept
Joe,
doing that.
I don't remember saying any of that. That's why I was shocked when you said that in court. I'm going to tell you, I swear to God.
How do you apologize for something?
My dead body. That's what I was.
How do you apologize for something when you say in the same breath, "Oh, I don't remember any. I'm so sorry, but I don't remember anything."
Do you not remember any of that?
I remember it specifically, incredibly well.
You let me lay there.
I'm the one that saved your life by giving you the medicine.
Joe.
If I wanted you to die, I could have just left you alone. I ran and got the medicine.
I urinated myself.
Yes, and I ran and got the medicine and injected it, and then you were okay.
I have trust issues big time too, Joe. But I'll tell you, I know you would never hurt me, and I hope you know I would never hurt you.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Well, Joe, I'm going to tell you. I don't know what else to say. I could beat my head into the car all day. I don't get upset anymore. I love you. I want to be with you. I want to marry you.
Honest with me. Just be honest.
If you want to...
Not the lie. Not the lie.
If you don't want to marry me, I wear this ring every day. If you don't want to be with me...
I want to be with the Tim I fell in love with, the one that I could trust.
Then I am here.
The one that was honest with me and told me everything.
I will tell you everything, but I'm not ready.
No, you're telling me totally different now.
Joe, you tried to use stuff against me in court.
Yeah, and you saw where that went.
Why would you have done that?
Because it's the truth. It's the truth. You're scary, Tim. That's the truth.
I'm sorry.
You want to put on a face that you're nice and you're good. And...
Oh, Joe, good to see you. I am nice. I am good. I'm a good person now. People change. I want you. Look at me.
I want to believe that you changed.
I don't. Coach, I miss him so fucking much. You don't know what it's done to me either. I miss our fucking dog. He's already 13 years old. I miss my husband. I missed 2 birthdays with you. 1 Christmas. 1 New Year's. My daughter's birthday. I miss my family. And I want it to stop. I don't want to talk about the past anymore, no matter what, Joe. You heard, listen,
to rest.
we need to put it to rest.
We can't go forward. We can't have that. We can't have the life. We can't.
What do you want me to say,
back.
Joe? What do you want me to say?
I cannot live with that hanging over my head like that. That's not an option.
Can we meet tonight? We can talk. Please. I don't want to do it here now. Please. I want to just lay next to you and hold you and have you hold me.
Have it put to rest. And now you threw it even worse.
I don't understand, Joe. I don't understand. I don't understand why.
I was hoping you could just put me at ease and just tell me why it happened so that I'd never make the same mistake, so I don't do what he did, and then I'd be okay. I'm all right. You give me some guidelines.
Joe.
But I can't with an unknown.
Joe,
with
I'm going to tell you now. Joe, nothing's ever going to happen to you. Look at me. I didn't know that person. I'd never met that person before in my life. I'd never met the person. I never met that person before that night.
How do you wind up not meeting somebody and then killing them? How does that... What do you mean?
I never met that person before that night.
What the hell happened?
I am telling you, I had never met that person before that night before, and I swear to God on the Holy Bible. I swear on our
so that scares me even more. Like, what did he do? What?
He didn't do anything. I did not do anything. I was not a part of that. Listen. I'm going to tell you, our attorneys want us to divorce. I don't, Joe. I will do everything the rest of my life to be here for you. And I can promise you, you never have to worry about anything. I love you.
Which one's the lie, Tim? What you're telling me now or what you told me before?
It's not now. And I don't know how to prove it to you. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It has caused me so much grief for so much time because I didn't know. I did not know. Bob tried to hire people to find out for me when I was gone. Okay? It was awful. It was the worst time of my life. Okay? I love you. There is nothing in the world that would get me to harm anyone. No one. Not an animal.
Nothing. I don't talk bad about people. I don't judge people anymore. I love you. I love you more than anything in the world. If you can really tell if I'm telling the truth, you know I'm telling the truth because I love you and I would never do anything to you. I've never wished harm on you, not even this entire divorce. I didn't even wish for you to get sick, get hurt, or anything. The only thing.
The ex-husband then returned to the police with the recording. The debriefing follows.
This is Friday, April 9th, 2021, approximately 13:46 hours. It's a debrief with Joe Ganeko. All right. So, I guess just give us a rundown of how stuff went. I know things on our end were a little difficult to be able to hear some of the stuff, and Tim was talking very softly for a lot of it. Things got a little bit easier when you got into the car. But I guess give us the rundown.
Well, I think initially he certainly went there with the intention of making amends. Brought flowers, already had it set up at the table. Spent quite a bit of time trying to convince me how much he's changed, how better he is, going through the list. I supported him through that. Let him know I needed some kind of dealing with my own PTSD from his behavior. He apologized about the behavior and how bad he was. He didn't. He wouldn't fess up any of the specifics. Rather, he said he forgot everything. He forgot what he said or forgot what he did, but he understood that he was a bad person, and he's sorry for that, and he's changed. When I got into the specifics then about my PTSD and my fears about what he told me happened in Kansas City, he very much he changed. He got very uncomfortable. He asked me several times if I was wearing a wire.
Oh, he did ask you that.
If I
did he
was
pat you down at all when you first got with him?
Several times.
He patted you down?
Yes.
Like throughout the thing, or?
After I brought it up, then he asked to go to the car. And I said, no, we're okay. We just started this conversation. Let's stay here. And he came around to the other side of the table, and he patted me down. Then he went down through my jacket, across my pockets, around my back, and I said, I'm not. It's your paranoia. This is crazy. I'm not wearing anything. It's like, you're not recording it. And I brought out my phone and I showed him.
Where did you end up putting the recorder?
Next to my wallet, in my cargo pants on the right side, which saved it.
Yeah.
Actually, so later on, that made a huge difference. So then we went to the car, and again in the car, he made sexual advances on me, but it was very different. It was very much feeling my sleeves, going through under my arm, around my shirt.
Okay.
He kept doing that. He'd go, for example, going for the groin, he went for my belt buckle, felt the entire belt buckle first, which would be unusual. Trying to feel down on the edges of my pants, everywhere, which would just be different than just a pure sexual advance. But he certainly tried that. Again, I kept trying to bring it up, and at first he said that he doesn't know what I'm talking about. He was denying everything, denying ever telling me. I did bring up at different times Randy's name specifically, and he said, so no, this is after we got out of the car. So he asked to get out of the car because it was getting warm. We went over to the fence. He sat down, and that's where you probably saw he did, again, in a measure of trying to hug me, he did a full frisk, including putting his thumbs along the inside of my belt, between the belt and my pants, and then going again between my pants and my shirt, all the way around. And then he felt my pockets and everything, and he even asked me, he's like, is that your wallet? I said, yeah, that's my wallet in my pocket. So that's what saved the device. When we were in the car, he asked to see the cup as well. So he looked at the cup, and it had the coffee in it. I offered it to it. He could taste it, and he said, no, it's okay. And he looked around and looked at the bottom even. just to examine it before giving it back to me. So he's incredibly paranoid and on edge. As we were at the fence, I brought it up again, and he said that no, he didn't do it. He didn't do any of that. It was Bob, and Bob is dead.
That Bob's the one that did it?
And Bob did it. And I said, well, that's convenient. And he said, well, he died of cancer. I'm like, not that he's died, that you're using it as an excuse. That's just convenient.
What did he go into any detail about what Bob did, what happened with all that for that story?
No. So I pushed it again, and he changed direction yet again. But then when we went back into the car, as I'm trying to keep pushing it again and again, he brought up that no, he didn't do it. He was just accused. He was questioned. And while he was gone, Bob hired people to find out who really did it. And that was just a nightmare of his life, and he's not going to relive it. And he doesn't even know the guy's name. He doesn't even know the kid's name. And I gave him the name. And he said, well, I don't know who that is. I've never met them before. And then at a different time, however, he told me that he had just met that person. That was the first time he met him, and he gave him a ride to a bar and then dropped him off there. And never saw him again. And somebody turned him in saying that he was the last one that he was with. So that's why they accused him.
Okay. Him talking about Bob doing it, did that come before or after him saying that he just picked him up that night and took him to a bar and all that? As far as in the conversation?
That was before.
Which was before?
He had said Bob did it before he told me that he just picked him up at a bar.
Okay.
And in between that, he said that he never even met him, didn't know who it was.
Okay.
So the story kept changing.
Where did he go after that then?
He kept very, very circular. I kept trying to push that I need the truth. It eventually got to a point he said that he would tell me everything, that he would finally tell me the truth. He doesn't want to do it here. He doesn't feel safe. He doesn't trust me. He knows that I worked with John Conity. And he thinks this is all a setup. But he wants to meet with me alone in a hotel room in Livermore tonight at 7:00. And that at that point, he would tell me everything about what happened, and then I would drop the divorce. And he even gave me his number. Probably texting now. Trying to coordinate that.
What did you tell him about that? Meeting up and doing all that?
I left it hanging. At different times I said I'll think about it. At other times I agreed. But it's stressing the fact that look, all I ever wanted was the truth. And which one is it?
Yep.
This is exactly what you told me. Even sharing some of the details about shooting him in the bathroom. And he's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, well, which one is it? This is what you told me before. Now you're saying you don't know anything about it, and you made it up, but you don't remember telling me. But you made it up, and it doesn't make any sense. What's the truth? That's all I want. So he kept changing and changing, and then finally he was on several occasions just promising, look, I'll tell you everything you want to know, but not here, alone in a hotel room in Livermore. Tonight at 7. He'll book the hotel, he'll let me know, and nobody else. Don't tell anybody else. just pushing that idea, wanted to get me alone, wants to get me alone. And at the same time as he's literally frisking me.
Yeah, and from what we could hear, it kind of sounded like he was wanting to tie that whole thing, obviously, to sex, and
Of course, right.
it's going to be hard to have a wire on if you're naked with me. So,
Well, that was the point.
yeah,
Several times. Like, I'll believe you if you take your shirt off. Take your clothes off.
yeah, that's weird.
And he knew John's name very well, the tip of his tongue.
And I think I heard that part on the recording. Did he say that he got that from your attorney, from his attorney? I think he said something about hearing that from an attorney.
He'd heard it in the court, in the testimony. It was very quickly underneath the judge putting a stop to it. So I'm really impressed he was able to even hear the name, let alone know exactly who it is. So he's done his research. And he said several times to me that the reason he's not talking to me now is that he doesn't want to say anything that will send him to jail.
Oh. He said those words?
Yes. I can't tell you that I'm not going to say anything that's going to send me to jail. I'm not going to say anything that gets me in trouble. I'll tell you what you want to know tonight when we're alone.
How far away is Livermore?
It's a town just south of here, maybe 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. I don't know why Livermore.
Was there anything else that was said, or was it just kind of he just kept pushing for that and
kept pushing to get back together and trying all the different angles and the sob stories and always somebody else's faults. But at the same time, I mean, just very very deliberately lying about anytime I'd bring it up, and just the frisking was disconcerting. Just several times, like he didn't believe even his own, even after he frisked me, he did it again and again and again, was looking for more. So just didn't believe that I wasn't wearing a wire, and he kept staring at everybody going around, and he felt like he was being watched. Which is why he moved the car even.
So he did end up moving the car.
Yes.
Where was he parked initially?
As you're pulling in on the left-hand side by a trail that goes by.
Okay. Was he backed in?
Yeah, it was backed in, and then he pulled over and parked in the middle of the parking lot.
Okay.
Where you could see the entire parking lot then.
Okay.
So before you couldn't see most of it. But I think he moved to right in the middle where you could see every part of the parking lot, and you'd make a point of going to the vehicle. There was nobody else parked around us. In fact, at one point, a guy walked by with a small brown dog that got him really anxious.
Oh.
Because he came close with the dog right through the lot. So he kept looking at the guy, looking at me, looking at the guy, waiting if I'm making eye contact or what it was. So he very definitely was looking for the setup.
Okay.
He came prepared for that.
Well, I guess, do you think that he was still concerned about getting set up for breaking the restraining order?
No.
Or is it just as soon as you
when
started?
I brought up Kansas City, his body language changed.
And that's when he started bringing up the whole being recorded thing?
Right.
When you first met, he didn't have any concerns?
None of that.
Okay, so that those actions were precipitated by you specifically bringing up Kansas City. Okay.
Why would you want to know all that? Why would you want to talk about that now? Yeah.
Did his paranoia ever dissipate whatsoever throughout the conversation, or did it stay heightened the entire time?
Oh, he's able to carry on the persona of I still love you and I want you, but no, it was very, very much he was looking for the catch. You know, as he's trying to give me a kiss, he's feeling underneath my collar.
Wow.
You know, it's like what?
And that was all the way to the end.
Yes,
Okay.
all the way to the end. Actually, even when we were at the car, at the car of all places, like why would a bug be in the car?
His car?
My car.
Okay.
He changed it again. No, I'll tell you tonight. I'll tell you what you need to know tonight.
Do you think that he knows more information, or do you think he's just using that as a ploy to get you to go there, that you think that he thinks he's got information? And
I believe that he knows the truth. I believe that he's not likely to ever tell me, especially under this circumstance.
Okay.
He knows that I've worked with the police. I think he is testing it to see if I would show up alone in some random hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what he would do. And just, I'll be honest, I don't know what he would do.
what concern do you have for your own safety or your girl's safety at this point?
I think he said confirmation at this point that I've talked to the police. I don't think I convinced him otherwise, that nobody cares.
Yeah. Like I said, he went ahead and threw out that the John Connolly and all
Right.
of that. So in a way,
I mean, to the
He
point
doesn't know
I'm
anything.
wondering if, I was a little fearful of even parking in this parking lot to have him drive by for confirmation. That's the kind of thing he would do.
Yeah. Anything else that stands out that you can think of?
I think he's already prepared. I think he's prepared for an interview about Kansas City, which is why he blamed Bob.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Going through the whole narrative there, can you just break down which excuses he gave you and in what order? Since he went and changed his mind several different times. I know, but if you can remember,
Right.
what all he told you. And
In the beginning was very much, I don't know what you're talking about. Then I don't want to talk about it. Are you wearing a wire? Let's move to the car. And in the car, more frisking, and talked about. No, it wasn't. It wasn't me. I'm a good person. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything bad. Then, that was the one of the worst times in my life. I was accused. They questioned me, and Bob even hired people to when I was gone. Hired people to try to find out who did it. Later on was I believe he said covering or protecting something. It was Bob. I'm like, well, who did do it if you didn't do it? And he said, well, it was Bob. I'm like, and he said, and Bob's dead. And I said, exactly. That's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said again on another occasion that he never knew the guy, never knew him.
Yep.
And then on another occasion said that he had just met him that night and just gave him a ride to another bar and dropped him off. And I'm like, well, what could possibly happen to somebody you just meet to have you shoot them? And he says, I don't know what you're talking about. I just dropped him off at a bar. So then the rest was just very much denial over and over again. When I would confront him on, well, which truth is it? And which one? Well, I'll tell you tonight. I'll tell you everything you want to know tonight. Just come there alone.
In the timeline of how everything went, when he mentioned Bob hiring people to find out what happened, and then mentioning that Bob actually did it. Which of those came first?
Trying to recall, as I recall, it was that Bob hired people first.
So that was the first one.
Because he was out on the fence. We went outside and he sat on the fence is when he said that Bob did it.
So when you were at the fence is when he said that Bob did
And
it.
then he walked away and made a phone call and came back.
And when he mentioned that Bob hired people, was that in the car?
That was in the car.
Was that before or after he moved it?
That was after he moved it. Yeah, he pretty quickly wanted to move the car. He was concerned with all the other cars in the lot. So change location.
Yeah. Matt, anything you can think of? Okay.
Yeah. No, I had some follow-up stuff to cover. Very good memory because
Yeah.
everything I observed in the little audio that we had.
Yeah.
What are your feelings about meeting him?
Meeting him tonight.
Yeah.
I left the door open with that in consideration. I would certainly never do it alone. Never even consider it.
I don't think that's something that we would even have you do.
I think it's a ploy from him to, just try to use sex and jump me as I get there and get me naked, kind of to make sure I'm not wearing any kind of wire and not answer any questions honestly. Anyway.
What I was going to ask is, do you feel like the end result of that meeting would be any different than today?
At this point, with his defenses being up so high and using the name John Conity, I really don't think so. So I think we'd get more of the same.
Anything else you can think of that stood out or anything in there? I know we've got your meeting at 3, so.
Those were the highlights.
Well, so I can't thank you enough for helping us out with that. So let me go ahead and turn off over here. And it is 14:08 hours.
Thanks to his ex-husband's cooperation, Timothy Stevenson was sentenced to 16 years for the 1998 killing. Too little too late, if you ask me.